The legend of the lost sunken town Pelegrin, which was once located in the area of Hrvoj near Baška, is relatively well known among the locals, so much so that the nearby cape is named after the legendary town.
The story of Pelegrin itself usually comes in two versions with similar features. At an age not defined by time, there was Pelegrin, a big and beautiful city that suddenly haunted sank. Numerous stories of sunken cities and castles have been recorded along the eastern Adriatic coast, most often iterating the biblical story of Sodom and Gomorrah, as is the case with Gavin's palaces.
Some other locations, such as Sipar, which is about 4 kilometers from Umag, are relatively well documented, and there are physical remains of a fort or a settlement. Pelegrin, on the other hand, has no trace, as if it had disappeared from the face of the earth forever. But the legend of Pelegrin is the only one that offers the sunken city a chance for a kind of salvation.
Thus, the version of the story written by Stipe Zubanovic says that every year at Christmas, exactly at midnight, a carriage with 2 white horses in full gallop emerge, in which the princess and the prince are, in order for the city to open up, that is, to re-emerge. The person who finds himself in that place at that moment should jump into the carriage and add the reins to the prince.
A slightly different version is recorded by Ante Carevic from Brela, and he says that the inhabitants of the sunken city of Pelegrin are eagerly awaiting the moment of the rebirth of their town.
However, in order for that to happen, we need to welcome the hero who will come next to Gogol at midnight on Christmas and wait for the girl on the white horse. He'll accept her hand and take her to Cerovica. The road to Cerovica, the votive sanctuary of the sunken city, is full of dangers, the biggest of which is the wild water that follows the riders in their footsteps with the intention of swallowing them.
The story of the lost city from 2015 was written by Mija Jurišić, which says that the legend is still retold today.
As children, we often listened to the legend of the lost city of Pelegrin or Pegunčo. This was most often set in Brela, where we went to school. The town of Pelegrin allegedly stretches from Baško Polje to Vrolja, and somewhere up to half of Brač channel. Once upon a time, the city was haunted and sunk under the sea. It was said that something unusual happened at Vrolja every year for Christmas. Namely, at midnight, a carriage pulled by beautiful white horses emerges, and the prince and the princess are riding in the carriage. Anyone who finds themselves there should jump into the carriage and give them horse reins, so that the city can emerge from the sea and return to its former position.
The people of Brela did not forget the legend and named the hotel near the parish church after the sunken city, Pelegrin. Hey guys, as usual, thank you for listening. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. It helps this channel. If you like mythology, please check out my book. I will leave a link down below. This has once again been one of Croatia's myths and legends. My name is Jelena Hrvoj.
And I'm Danijel Fiket.
And we will hear you next week. Bye!
Bye.